welcome to Curry TV. Today I'd like to show you something. This video is actually a suggested video from our viewers. I thought this is a simple thing that everybody knew, but actually obviously don't. So our viewers has asked us to demonstrate how to, well, do you know what the biggest fruit of the world is? It's actually jackfruit. So in Northwest, we recently got jackfruit, fresh jackfruit from, I believe, Mexico. So there's different varieties, but this one is going to be a nice juicy one. It's a big one. It was at Costco, we got it, and so I'm going to show you how to cut open, what the inside is going to be, and how tips and tricks about how you can manage this and what are the dishes you can make with this jackfruit. It is a fruit itself, so you can have it as it is. You could use the seed to make different types of curries, non-veg, veg, different things. So let's get this video going. So for that, like I said, it's a big jackfruit, so I'm going to need some help. So Pramod has volunteered to help us out. He's going to help us cut open, and then I'm going to take it apart and show you how it's all done.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It is. So usually in India, it's much bigger than this, right?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you may get maybe like 3 times bigger than this jackfruit.
Okay. So luckily we chose the best one out of the box. So let's show you how to cut open and how to prepare this.
Even if the outer covering is green, it's ripened. So if you press on it, it goes.
It's like choosing the avocados. You know, if you press it, if you feel kind of mushy, then it's good. But don't let it sit for long because it's going to go bad. So just play with it. Yeah. So let's show you how to cut this open.
So this has a kind of sticky thing inside it. So it's better to use some kind of oil. I am wearing a gloves here.
And those of you who don't have gloves, please use any oil, vegetable oil or anything of that sort, so it's easier for cleanup. So whichever knife that you're using, this is a Chinese knife that we bought here, wipe your hands in that oil so it doesn't stick onto you, and be prepared. Whatever you wear might smell like jackfruit for a couple of days. So if it is something that you can wash, that's great. So I'm just going to keep this apart, and Pramod is going to cut that open.
And for that reason, that's the main reason we are actually doing it outside.
It's a big messy thing,
yeah.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
I love the smell.
And did you mention the seed?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is a seed in here which you can make lots of dishes with. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. So this is the seed that we mentioned, and that's the flesh, and it's all sweet. Guaranteed.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Let's try.
Perfect.
So you know what's coming out through Curry TV, right? Varieties of jackfruit recipes are going to be coming. So if you like those, stick on, hit that subscribe button and like button and share those.
So usually I cut open half and then go to the next half. This is the sticky sap we were talking about. It comes in white and it's like a sticky thing, see?
It's like a glue.
Glue, yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
So how do you prepare this, right? This core part, you can make dishes out of it. I don't know how sweet or it is. We had to test that out. But let me show you how to take the flesh out. Okay?
You want
Okay, and then hold on. And then what you do is open this up like so, and then see how easy it is? You just need a big knife to do this
And
and a little bit of muscle power.
yeah, so this is how you get the flesh.
Yes. So kids really enjoy this. I mean, everybody does, but especially them. You could fry this for jackfruit chips. You could make adas out of it. We have lots of banana leaves coming, so I'll make some adas with that. We can make lots of different varieties, sweets, desserts, everything out of this. So if you like to learn how to do that, you better come back and watch us how to prepare all that.
Yeah.
So you see this stringy stuff? You could, if it was a green jackfruit, you could use this to make curries out of it. It's really good for you. But the sweeter one, I don't find it interesting. Not much flavor to that.
Do you want to show the seed?
Yes,
inside?
I am going to show
Yeah.
them the seed. As the jackfruit sits, it will ripen up and it gets all mushy and gushy. So if you like it really mushy and gushy, you better wait. But typically, we can't let that sit for a long time. So this is the jackfruit itself, the fruit itself, the flesh. Once you open it, there is a seed with its cover. You can remove the seed like so from its outer covering and wash it and dry it, and you can store it for a long, long time. That's one thing. Second of all, you could use this too. So it makes life much easier when you work together. So we could do that. How many of you have tried jackfruit before? Please comment down below. So I obviously thought everybody knew how to cut open a jackfruit and how it tastes like. But then recently, a lot of our friends suggested, Sumi, I haven't seen one in real. Can you do a demonstration about it? And that way they can also have something to guide them through how to cut open a jackfruit and also how to prepare dishes out of it. So I thought, okay, that's a great idea. I'm always looking for ideas and suggestions. So
one part is done. So this is how it looks like when it's done.
So with one fruit, there's multiple uses for it. So don't hesitate to buy it. It's really good for you, full of nutrients. So definitely something to look forward to. You know, especially during this lockdown, we have a lot of time on our hands. Let's use it wise, right? Okay, so this is how we prepare jackfruit in this house. Now, if you want to stick around for all this to be over, we're going to be here for like at least a good half an hour.
Yeah, and
Okay.
kids love it.
Kids love it.
And they were actually coming here and they were looking at it, and they also want. So
Yes.
we may take a break to give them, and then we'll be back.
Okay, so I'll show you how many or how much of the flesh that I got and what to do. If I can steal some from them, I actually, you know what? I like to see them enjoy the raw fruit itself, but then I might use a few flesh here and there to make few desserts for our viewers. So definitely I'll share that recipe with you. I grew up here, so I wasn't actually an experienced person dealing with jackfruit. I mean, back in the day, we didn't go buy jackfruit or stuff. When we visit India, I have very fond memories of cousins and aunts and uncles actually preparing different varieties. Especially when you go to India for that jackfruit season time, any houses that you visit, they will be giving you any of varieties of jackfruit that they made.
And there is different varieties too. It's not just
In
one
different
variety.
varieties in jackfruit itself. So this is not that mushy gushy one. There's a very gushy mushy one that I really like the flavor, but I don't like to touch it. It's like all gushy, 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 you know. But I like to enjoy eating it.
Yeah.
if you can do the hard work, then I'm willing to pitch in on that finishing part.
Most of the households in India, they have this jackfruit, one or two jackfruits.
Yes.
Nowadays, with more and more um, houses coming, it's
It's
not
hard
that
to find.
It's hard to find, but still, it's a common. And this is one of the fruits that came from Kerala. I mean,
See, I use the oil and my hands are not sticky.
yeah, then I can actually remove
No,
the gloves
no.
and put this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me take it. Right?
Okay.
I think we are good. Let's give some to kids and then you want to come?
So I wanted to show you more, but obviously none of us can resist the jackfruit. It's so sweet, it's so full of flavors, and when you are trying to engage your family to do something different, this is actually a fun thing to do. You can engage with your friends and family. So if the kids, they can play with it. This is how you can create fond memories of their childhood. So when you're cleaning this up, all the utensils that you used will be sticky. Don't worry, don't panic. All you gotta do is put some more oil. It'll help come off take off those ooey gooey stuff, the sap of it, the arak. It will come off faster. There's birds fighting all over. Anyway, so that's one tip. Next thing is, even if you don't have a gloves, you see my hands, they're still, I haven't washed it. I have the oil. So as you're going through this process, keep rubbing in your hands with some oil. It could be olive oil, vegetable oil, coconut oil, canola oil, it doesn't matter. Just have something oily on your hand so it doesn't stick to you. And when you're doing it, be prepared. You need enough space to elaborately clean the jackfruit. You can discard the outer shell and use the seeds for either powder it, dry it, powder it, use it for your steamed cakes, or you could make different varieties that is coming through Curry TV. Another thing that you can do with this flesh is eat it as it is, or even make a sugar syrup or a cook it in ghee for quite some time and make a very, very concentrated form of jackfruit, and that can be used for multiple stages. For say, it will store in your fridge for a good long time. I'll show you one of those recipes as well. So I just gave you a heads up of what are coming through Curry TV. Now with this jackfruit, I can show you anything because you're going to be finishing this. We're going to buy a couple more jackfruits and we're going to prepare them and I'll show you those recipes on Curry TV. I hope this was informational for you guys. Enjoyed this video with us, and we'll see you next time. So, hey, thank you so much for all those loves and shares and comments that you guys have been blowing our way. Thank you so much. And to those who haven't subscribed, come on, buddy, hit that subscribe button. You know we love you. Hey, show some love, okay? Take care. Bye. All right, so this is actually a clip from our previous trip to Kerala, India. To this day, we make our first year anniversary since we've been back. So this is actually a original jackfruit tree. It is a huge tree. So there are professional climbers who actually go up the tree and harvest the jackfruit. But as it ripens, it becomes very heavy, and there are very different methods how they take it down. So this is actually a different method where the house owner is actually using a pole to harvest his jackfruit. There are many other methods that they can use, but since the tree grows very tall, it's scary and it's hard to find people to climb on this. So he's actually smart to make his own weapon to harvest his own jackfruit. So he wanted to demonstrate how he does it, but this baby can grow tall and big. So he has a jackfruit produce section itself. He focuses on that. So if you haven't seen this recipe, please do go back and check it out.